Hello, everyone. Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I have finally found the time to do Ren's The Tale of Jenny and Screech full. It's long, it's well, long-ish. It's over 13 minutes, so I needed enough time to put everything together, and I wanted to sit back, relax. Well, if I can relax and enjoy, because you never know with Ren what you're going to get. But yeah, so very, very keen on it. Very keen on a lot of Ren's music after I heard the first couple of songs, and then I started reacting to them. And I've been really holding on to not listen to every possible thing I can find on Ren. I've listened to a couple of interviews or things like that, but I'm holding on, and I see the clips come up on my feed, and I go, oh, I can't watch that yet. I haven't done a reaction to that yet, so I'm holding on. So let's have a look at this Tale of Jenny and Screech, full by Ren. Okay, are you excited? I'm excited. I can see the guitar already. Yeah, let's get going here. Let's hear what he's got. Nice mouth saxophone there.
It was quite a dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, but 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air.
I'm just going to stop for a brief moment. I like the setting with the alley and all the graffiti, and at nighttime, of course. It's really lends itself well to his storytelling, and his storytelling is amazing. What can this man not do? Uh, and I'm no expert on the guitar, but the picking and playing of the guitar along with the song, it all blends so well together, as it always does with Ren. So yeah, and so real with the sound of the door when he backed into it and coughing, and you can tell that this is probably done in one take. Although I don't know how many times they had to do it to get it right, but it's amazing nonetheless.
A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet, a symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite, feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete, she's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame. 'Cause 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 'cause
Michael.
Okay, looks like they're going to give me an ad here, and I will skip that ad as soon as I can. There we go. I'm going to stop it anyway just for a second because it looks like we're heading into another scene here, another scenario. What was I going to say? That ad has made me lose my train of thought. His storytelling, you can picture exactly what he's describing in his words and his music. It's really incredible, and I liked that. And his transitions. That's what I wanted to say. The transitions between characters, and he sort of it's so smooth and it just flows between Jenny and Screech, and I liked that line about Jenny being a statue and turned to butter in a breath. um, Very, very artistic, very poetic in that sense. Very dark story, of course, and tragic at the end, but yeah, what an excellent talent Ren is. Okay, let's continue on. Oh, I'll unmute myself here. Nice intro.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate. With something far more sinister in mind, does away.
Wow. The heavy breathing.
Hey, babe, you in? Now, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
His escape avenues have closed.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless And it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Okay, looks like that's the end of that particular story. And I have another ad here. Sorry about that. But I do want to mention, again, the transition there between Screech screaming and hollering at the police officers, and then into the officer and coming up. And then, of course, the shooting with the guitar, using the guitar as a percussion instrument for the shots, and then the camera. And again, kudos to the videographer, and someone told me his name, now I've forgotten. Is it Sam, maybe? uh, looks like Screech fallen on the ground. Yeah, just really inventive and great storytelling. It reminds me a lot of some of the older storytelling in the 70s and that. And he's got the little intros for each one, and the tidy up conclusion at the end. Really well done. Okay, let's unmute and then listen to this next section here. Looks like it's the longest section. Back in the hospital gown. It's a beautiful, haunting sound.
London City, far from pretty. 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Oh, well done.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
Just a brief pause there. Again, another really tragic story. You can see what's going on here with Stevie and Violet and her father. And of course, domestic abuse is appalling and everywhere, unfortunately, still, although at least there's more awareness now. I like the sound of everything, the guitar, of course, and as he's moving through the corridors and the rooms, you can hear the different echoes, um, and then the more closed in sound as he came through the smaller hallway there and up the stairs. And then that voice, which I'm going to back up a little bit, when he's looking up the stairs, his voice is just so incredible. I don't even know how to describe that pitch, but it's really amazing. Let me back it up a little bit and have another listen there.
Things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong one, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
Beautiful voice.
Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silent.
I'm going to go back a little bit, don't worry. The reason I'm pausing a lot is because I don't think I'm going to go through the lyrics. The lyrics are so clear throughout this storytelling song. I don't think it's necessary. I may another time go through all the lyrics and look for other things than what I'm mentioning now. What I also like about, of course, he's back in his acting mode, and the music has stopped, and yet you almost still hear the music as he's acting it out. He's still in the rhythm of the music as he's acting this out here, this violent tale of beating up Violet. Let me go back a little bit.
She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
Oh, we're catching up time again.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet. She was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005, a lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there before any ads come up. Wow, that was really something. Yeah, the expressions on his face, I was going to mention that too, on Ren's face throughout all three of the stories, particularly this last one, which is so devastating. And of course, he's tied them all together, hasn't he? He's brought them all together at the end, and the twins, Jenny and Screech. Violet lost her life, and at first you think maybe there's going to be a happy ending or a semi-happy ending because a tragedy or a miracle, and then you have the twins, you have the birth of the babies. But of course, it's Jenny and Screech, so it's still a tragedy because later Screech stabs Jenny to death, and then of course he faces the cops and ends up being shot by the police officer. So yeah, a tragedy all the way around, pretty much. But so well done, so artistically well done by Ren. There were other things. There were so many things I could have mentioned throughout the song, but I didn't want to keep stopping all the time or talking over top of him because he is so talented. But yes, the expressions on his face, his body language, his transitions throughout all three of them again, and in this one too, from character to character. He's basically apart from his videographer and whoever else helps out, he's a one-man show here doing everything, and it's as if you're sitting watching a play. I've been to the Stratford Theatre and the Shaw and some others, and yeah, it's just amazing. It's one guy. It just gives you all these pictures, and it's also a little bit like listening to the old radio shows. Um, um, Way back in the day, but listening to stories and you were sort of using your mind to picture everything that was happening. So yeah, really an incredible performance, storytelling. Even though all the stories are tragic, I really love the way he used the guitar as a percussion instrument. He used the guitar to go back in time. That reminded me of the old shows, what 1970s, 80s, something like that. Some of the old TV shows where they used to go back in time and you'd have that music that sounded like you're going back, and then the music catching up. I can't remember. There was one show that did it a lot, but I don't remember the name of it. Maybe if you know, you can let me know. I think more than one did it, but there was one that seemed to do it quite often, if I remember correctly. But so he's a young guy, so I don't know. Has he been watching some old shows? But yeah, everything about this was impressive to me. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just think that Ren is an incredible talent, and I can't wait to see what else he has. We've seen a little bit of his rap, of course, started off with High Ren and Losing It and those and Sick Boy and um, just everything he does seems to be impressive to me. I'm sure he must have made a mistake or something once in a while, but still, it's very impressive to see. And my feeling is that even if he does make a mistake in some of these one take videos and things like that, it would only lend to the creativity of it. It probably wouldn't distract too much. My guess is sometimes they do it more than once just to make sure if there is a big flub, they do that over, but small things wouldn't matter, would they? They add to it. Like I said, that door and the cough and everything adds to it anyway. So those weren't mistakes at all. Um, what I do want to mention, and I always leave the links below to Ren's GoFundMe page. He's getting medical attention here in Canada, in a different province than I'm in, but still. So help out if you can. That'd be great. And also put links to his site so that you can go there and subscribe and watch the videos from there without me interrupting and talking and my hideous face and all that fun stuff. But um, because the whole reason I even started this channel, although I had been thinking about it previously, the whole reason I started it was because I had seen something of Ren's and I wanted to start the channel, but also I wanted to help Ren as much as I can in my limited way. So I always leave it either in a pinned comment or in the description. At the beginning, I couldn't put it in the description because it was a new channel and they wouldn't let me put clickable links there, but I think they do now. So I think I did the last 1 or 2 videos. Okay, I will look at other musicians as well. I already have looked at a few. Let me know what you'd like me to react to, and I'll try to put it on my list and get to that when I can. In the meantime, it's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening and keep having fun. Bye bye for now.